Success is not something you chase. It's something you attract by becoming the person who's ready for it. What you focus on consistently becomes your reality. If your thoughts are full of doubt, you'll keep running into walls instead of open doors. Your energy speaks louder than your words. If your mindset isn't aligned with what you want, success will keep its distance. Today, we will explore how to attract real success using the law of attraction in a way that feels simple, practical, and powerful. This isn't about wishing for success and hoping it shows up. It's about shifting your thoughts, emotions, and actions to match the life you want. We'll break down how your inner world shapes your outer results and what you can start doing today to bring success closer. Real success starts inside you, and once you understand how to tune in, everything changes. If you're ready to align your mind and energy to attract the success you truly want, then let's dive in. Number 1. Start each day with positive, focused intentions. Most people wake up tired. They grab their phone, check messages, scroll through news or social media, and immediately feel overwhelmed. Before they've even had a glass of water, their mind is already reacting to the world's noise. They feel behind. They feel pressure. They're rushing, they're worrying, and they haven't even stood up yet. This is how millions of people live their mornings, and they wonder why life feels heavy, why nothing seems to go right, why success feels so far away. The truth is, the first few minutes of your day are not just minutes. They set the tone for your entire life. Now listen, you don't attract success by accident. You attract it by intention. Focused, clear, and repeated intention. That starts the moment you wake up. The second your eyes open, your thoughts begin shaping your day. That's not magic. That's how your brain works. If your first thoughts are full of stress, fear, or distraction, then your energy will carry that tone throughout your hours. But if your first thoughts are full of clarity, gratitude, purpose, and belief, you train your mind to look for what's good, for what's possible, and you show the world that you're serious about changing your life. You've got to take charge of your mornings, like your future depends on it, because it does. Your morning isn't a time to drift. It's a time to direct. Every day gives you a brand new chance to plant seeds. What kind of seeds are you planting when you wake up? Complaints? Doubts? Blame? Or are you planting thoughts of progress, growth, peace, strength? You can't think about failure and attract success. You can't speak about lack and expect abundance. You've got to decide right now that your mornings will be a place of strength. Take just 5 minutes each morning and start with focus. Don't reach for your phone. Don't check in with the world until you check in with yourself. Sit still. Breathe. Decide. Decide how you want to feel. Decide what kind of energy you want to bring. Picture your day going well. Picture yourself handling challenges with grace. Picture yourself moving closer to your goals. You don't need an hour of meditation, just a few minutes of presence, because that presence becomes power. Here's what I do. I sit quietly and ask myself one simple question. What do I want to experience today? I'm not asking for a miracle. I'm asking for alignment. If I want peace, I focus on peace. If I want progress, I focus on effort. If I want clarity, I clear my mind of clutter. This isn't wishful thinking. This is mental training. You're teaching your brain to work for you, not against you. You're deciding how your day will begin, instead of letting the world decide for you. And don't stop there. Write it down. Take out a notebook and write your intention. Write it in your own words. Make it personal. Make it meaningful. Say it out loud. Today I will stay focused. Today I will give my best. Today I will speak with kindness. Today I will take action. Your words are powerful. Don't waste them. You don't have to yell your intentions to the sky. Just say them with certainty. Because when you speak with belief, something shifts inside of you. You start living on purpose, not by accident. Most people are living on repeat. Same thoughts, same habits, same excuses. And they wonder why nothing changes. Change starts in the morning. Start changing what you think about when you wake up. Replace your old patterns. You don't have to figure out your whole life in one morning. Just decide who you want to be today. Are you the person who drags through life, or are you the person who walks with purpose? Now here's where it gets real. Some mornings you won't feel like it. You'll feel tired, lazy, or discouraged. And that's exactly when you need it most. That's when your discipline kicks in. Success isn't for the most motivated. It's for the most consistent. You don't build a strong mindset by doing what's easy. You build it by doing what's right, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. The mornings you feel like giving up are the mornings you need to double down on your intention. And don't expect immediate results. This is about long-term change. Day by day, you're reprogramming your brain. You're creating a new standard for your life. And the more you stick to it, the more success you'll begin to attract. Why? Because success responds to structure, to clarity, to people who know what they want and act like they deserve it. You've got to treat your mornings like a business meeting with your future. Show up. Be present. Be committed. Let's talk about energy. When you wake up with intention, your energy shifts. You walk different. You speak different. You think sharper. People feel that. Opportunities feel that. The right people and situations start gravitating toward you, not because of some magic, but because you've become magnetic. You're walking in alignment. You're living with purpose. You're not begging life to work. You're building it to work. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. You won't feel inspired every morning. That's fine. Show up anyway. This is where your strength grows, in the repetition, in the habit, in the ritual. Start your day with focus and you'll end your day with results. That's not a theory. That's reality. You attract what you are prepared for. You attract what you expect. And when you expect success, you start creating it. Let me say this clearly. The way you start your day is one of the most powerful tools you'll ever use. If you ignore it, you're giving away your power. But if you use it, if you build it, if you protect it, then it becomes your secret weapon. Not everyone will do it. Most people will stay distracted. But you're not most people. You've got a vision. You've got a goal. And it begins with how you wake up. You don't have to do it all perfectly. You just have to start. Wake up tomorrow and take back your mind. Before the world gets a chance to pull you in, anchor yourself. Be the person who decides how the day begins. Don't wait for motivation. Build it. Don't wait for peace. Create it. Don't wait for success. Attract it. And it all starts with your first thoughts, your first words, your first actions every single morning. Number 2. Visualize your goals as already achieved daily. Most people spend their days thinking about what they don't have. They think about their debt, their pain, their disappointments, their failures, and their problems. And they do it so often, they start believing that's all there is. They walk around with a heavy heart, and they call it reality. They say they're being practical. But what they don't realize is what you focus on, you give power to. If you constantly see yourself stuck, you reinforce being stuck. If you keep imagining failure, you start attracting more of it. The human brain doesn't argue with your thoughts, it accepts them. So the images you feed your mind become the life you end up living. Now think about that for a moment. Every day your mind is playing movies in your head. You're seeing pictures, creating outcomes, painting scenarios, and most of it is unconscious. If those images are full of stress, fear, or defeat, then you're already setting yourself back before you even begin. That's why visualization isn't just a good idea, it's a necessary habit. You need to take control of the screen inside your mind. Because if you don't program it, the world will. And the world will fill it with limitation. Visualization isn't about pretending, it's about preparing. You are training your mind to believe in what's possible before it happens. When you visualize your goals already achieved, you create a roadmap in your mind. You begin to see yourself differently. You're not wishing, you're rehearsing. You're experiencing in your thoughts what success feels like. And the more real you make it in your mind, the more natural it becomes in your life. Every morning or night, close your eyes and focus on one goal that matters to you. It could be health. It could be money. It could be a relationship, a career breakthrough, or a dream lifestyle. Don't just say it, see it. See yourself living it. Picture the environment. Picture the people around you. Picture what you're wearing, how you walk, what you say, how you feel. Bring it into full color. Hear the sounds. Imagine the details. The clearer you make the image, the stronger the effect on your brain. You're not doing this to escape your reality. You're doing it to build a new one. You're using your mind as a tool. Visualization isn't wishful thinking, it's mental conditioning. It tells your subconscious, this is who I am now. And when your subconscious accepts a new identity, your actions begin to match that belief. You'll start speaking differently. You'll carry yourself with more confidence. You'll say no to what doesn't fit your vision. You'll say yes to things that move you closer. But here's the key. You have to feel it. You can't just see the goal. You have to emotionally connect with it. What would it feel like to have it? To live it? To be it? That emotion, that feeling, is the fuel. It tells your brain this isn't just fantasy. It's real. Your nervous system doesn't know the difference between something vividly imagined and something actually experienced. So the more you practice this, the more your body and mind begin responding as if it's already true. This changes everything. Instead of living from your past, you start living from your future. Most people are haunted by old memories, but you'll be led by new visions. You'll be pulled forward, not pushed from behind. That's the difference between drifting through life and being driven by purpose. When you see yourself as already successful, you start becoming that person in the present. Not someday, today. You might be thinking, but what if my current life looks nothing like that vision? Good. That means you're aiming high. Don't be discouraged by the gap. Use the gap. That's where growth happens. Your job is not to figure out every step overnight. Your job is to believe that the life you want is real and to feel worthy of it. That belief becomes your compass. Your actions follow your vision, not the other way around. Do this daily. Make it a ritual. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day of focused, intentional visualization can change your life. Athletes do it. Performers do it. Leaders do it. They don't hope to succeed. They see themselves succeeding before they ever step into the arena. That's why they show up with power. That's why they make bold moves. They've already lived the moment 100 times in their mind. And don't keep your vision small. Think big. You weren't born to survive, you were born to create. You don't have to know how it'll happen. Your job is to know what you want, see it, feel it, and show up in alignment with it every single day. The how will unfold. Life responds to clarity, and clarity comes from repetition. The more you visualize, the more you believe. The more you believe, the more you act. The more you act, the more results you see. It's not magic, it's psychology. This is why people who expect good things tend to get them. It's not luck. It's mental focus. They keep their attention on where they're going, not where they've been. They imagine themselves winning, and that belief bleeds into everything they do. They don't walk into a room hoping to be seen. They walk in already seeing themselves as someone worth noticing. That kind of energy changes conversations. It changes opportunities. It changes outcomes. If you've never done this before, start small. Choose one goal, one desire, something personal, something that excites you. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and step into that reality with your mind. Feel what it feels like to live it. Then do it again tomorrow, and again the next day. Don't wait for motivation, build the habit. Don't wait for proof, create the vision. And don't stop just because results don't come instantly. This is a mental practice. Stay with it. The more you do this, the more your internal world shifts. You'll stop doubting yourself. You'll stop chasing approval. You'll stop settling for less, because you've seen yourself with more. You've felt what it's like to rise higher, and that becomes your new standard. Visualization isn't just about dreaming, it's about becoming. It's about stepping into the person who lives the life you desire. And the more often you see that person in your mind, the sooner you'll meet them in your reality. Number 3, speak only words that align with your desires. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to change their lives is underestimating the power of their words. We all speak every day about ourselves, about others, about what's happening around us. But few realize how much these words shape their reality. It's not just what you say to others, it's what you say to yourself. Often people don't see the connection between their speech and their results. They say things like, "I'm not good enough," "I'll never get ahead," or "things never work out for me," and then they wonder why their life stays stuck. The harsh truth is that words are not empty, they carry energy. They create momentum. They either build your future or tear it down. Every sentence you speak is like a brick laid in the foundation of your life. If those bricks are weak, cracked, or crooked, the building can't stand tall. But if those bricks are strong, precise, and consistent, your life becomes solid, unshakable, and ready to support success. Speaking words aligned with your goals means being deliberate about your language. It means refusing to entertain doubts and complaints. It means choosing words that encourage, uplift, and point toward your future, not your past mistakes. You have to pay attention to your inner dialogue because it's the loudest conversation you'll ever have. Many people walk around with a constant critic in their head. That voice points out flaws, magnifies problems, and erases achievements. It's draining and it's dangerous. It sets you up for failure before you even start. When your thoughts turn negative, your words will follow. And when your words are negative, your energy becomes low. When your energy becomes low, your actions lose power. This is why speaking with intention is crucial. Your words must reflect what you want, not what you fear. Start by becoming aware of your language. Listen to how you talk about yourself, your life, and your future. Notice if you use phrases like, "I can't," "I don't have," or "I'm stuck." These phrases put limits on your mind and your possibilities. Replace them with words that open doors. Instead of "I can't," say "I'm learning how." Instead of "I don't have," say "I'm creating." Instead of "I'm stuck," say "I'm moving forward." This isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about speaking in a way that energizes you to keep going. The words you choose shape how you see yourself and how others see you. When you speak confidently about your goals, people listen differently. They sense your determination. They start believing in you, even before you prove it. This can open doors, create opportunities, and attract the kind of help you need. But when your words are filled with doubt or negativity, people pick up on that too. They might hesitate to support you or take you seriously. The energy you send out through your speech is magnetic. It draws either support or resistance. Don't let casual or careless talk sabotage your dreams. Avoid gossip, complaints, and harsh criticism. These don't just affect others, they pull you down as well. Instead, choose words that encourage and inspire. Speak about your goals as though they are already happening. Use present tense. I am building my business, not I will build my business someday. This helps your mind accept those words as truth. It shifts your focus from wishful thinking to active creation. When you feel stuck or uncertain, your words are your best tool to break free. Say things like, "I am capable of finding solutions," or "I choose to see opportunities." Words have the power to change your emotional state instantly. They can lift you out of fear and into courage. This is why affirmations work, not because they are magic, but because they train your brain to focus on what you want instead of what you fear. When you repeat positive, goal-aligned statements regularly, your brain begins to rewire itself to believe those statements. However, speaking aligned words doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It means being honest with yourself, but choosing words that lead to action and growth. For example, if you've faced setbacks, you might say, "I have faced challenges and I am overcoming them." This statement acknowledges the truth, but emphasizes movement forward. It keeps your focus on progress, not defeat. Your speech also influences how you handle challenges. When setbacks happen, and they will, your words can either trap you in negativity or propel you to find solutions. Instead of saying, "This is impossible," say, "This is difficult, but I will find a way." The difference is huge because the second statement keeps your mind open and alert, ready to act. Be careful with how you speak about your time and resources too. Don't say, "I don't have time," or "I don't have money." These phrases make scarcity real in your life. Instead, say, "I am managing my time better every day," or "I am attracting the resources I need." This change in wording shifts your mindset from lack to possibility. It activates your creativity to find opportunities rather than excuses. It's also important to surround yourself with people who speak positively and support your goals. The way others talk impacts your own language. If you're constantly hearing complaints and negative talk, it's harder to maintain your focus on success. Choose conversations that build you up. Engage with people who use words of encouragement and speak about growth. This creates an environment where your words can flourish. When you commit to speaking only words that match your desires, you build confidence naturally. You begin to see yourself as someone who takes control of their life. Your language becomes a reflection of your self-respect, and self-respect is one of the most attractive qualities to success. When you respect your words, others respect your goals. When you respect your goals, you treat yourself better and your life shifts accordingly. You might think this is simple, but it's not easy. It takes practice. Habits of speech are deeply rooted. You will have to catch yourself and correct your language repeatedly. That's part of growth. Every time you stop a negative phrase and replace it with a positive one, you're strengthening new neural pathways. You're training your brain to think differently. Over time, this new language becomes your natural way of speaking and your natural way of being. Keep in mind, your words are seeds. They don't just plant ideas in your mind, they plant vibrations in the world around you. Words carry energy. They influence your emotions, your mindset, your actions, and your results. If you want to attract success, you must speak as if success is already yours. Speak with certainty, with clarity, and with belief. Ultimately, speaking aligned words is about owning your power. It's about refusing to give your energy to doubts, fears, and limitations. It's about choosing strength and possibility every single time you open your mouth. Your words are one of the most powerful tools you have. Use them wisely. Use them intentionally. Use them to build the life you want, not tear it down. When you do this consistently, you won't just attract success, you'll become success. Number 4, feel deep gratitude for what you already have. It's easy to get caught up in what's missing in life. The bills that need paying, the dreams still unfulfilled, the goals just out of reach. That feeling of never having quite enough can drag you down. Most people believe success is something far off, a prize waiting at the end of a long struggle. That belief creates frustration and a constant sense of lack. But here's the real challenge. If you can't find gratitude for where you are right now, it's impossible to attract more. Gratitude is not just a nice idea, it's the foundation of everything you want to build. Without it, your mind stays in a state of scarcity, and scarcity blocks success. Gratitude is more than a quick thank you when things go your way. It's a deep feeling of appreciation for what you already have, your life, your health, the people around you, the opportunities you've been given. When you cultivate that feeling sincerely, it changes the way your brain works. You begin to notice the good instead of only the bad. You start seeing possibilities instead of limits. Gratitude rewires your brain to focus on abundance, and when you focus on abundance, you naturally attract more of it. Think about it like this. When you wake up and immediately think about what you don't have, you set your day up for struggle. Your mind goes into survival mode, scanning for problems, obstacles, and threats. But when you start with gratitude, when you consciously acknowledge the good in your life, you invite your mind to relax, to open up. You invite joy, peace, and motivation. You create energy that moves you forward instead of weighing you down. Gratitude is like sunlight for your soul. It makes everything grow. Most people wait for big things to be grateful for. They say, "I'll be grateful when I have more money," or "I'll be grateful when my life is perfect." But that's backwards. Real gratitude begins with what you have now, no matter how small or imperfect. You might be grateful for a roof over your head, for a meal on your table, for a friend who listens, or simply for the breath in your lungs. When you start recognizing those small blessings daily, it builds a strong foundation for bigger blessings to come. When you practice deep gratitude, you're not ignoring challenges or pretending everything is fine. Instead, you're choosing to see your life with clearer eyes. You accept what is while believing in what can be. Gratitude is powerful because it connects your present to your future. It says, "I honor what I have, and I'm open to receiving more." This mindset shifts your energy from fear and lack to hope and possibility. Gratitude also affects your emotions in profound ways. It reduces stress and anxiety because it pulls your focus away from worries and complaints. It increases happiness because it activates parts of the brain associated with joy and satisfaction. People who consistently practice gratitude experience more calm, better relationships, and even improved physical health. This is not some vague spiritual advice. It's backed by science and lived experience. The act of feeling gratitude is simple but requires intention. You can start by taking a moment each day to reflect on at least 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be monumental. They can be as simple as the warmth of sunlight, a kind word from a stranger, or the sound of birds in the morning. When you really focus on these moments, you don't just say the words, you feel them deeply. That feeling is what changes your inner world. Journaling your gratitude is one of the most effective ways to build this habit. Writing down your thankful thoughts helps your brain lock in the positive experiences and makes them easier to recall during hard times. It trains you to find light even in dark moments. Over time, you'll notice your perspective shifts naturally. You'll start looking for reasons to be thankful even when life gets tough. Gratitude also strengthens your relationships. When you express genuine thanks to others, whether it's a family member, co-worker, or friend, you build trust and connection. People feel valued and seen. Those positive feelings come back to you, creating a cycle of support and encouragement that lifts everyone involved. Success is rarely a solo journey. Gratitude helps you nurture the network of people who can support you. It's important to realize that gratitude is not passive. It doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for success to come to you. It means recognizing the resources and strengths you have right now and using them to take action. When you feel grateful, your energy rises and you naturally move with more enthusiasm and confidence. Gratitude gives you the fuel to keep pushing forward even when the path seems difficult. If you ever feel stuck or overwhelmed, practice gratitude to reset your mindset. When frustration builds, take a deep breath and remind yourself of what you have already accomplished, the lessons learned, and the small wins. This simple practice can snap you out of negative thinking and help you regain focus on your goals. Another key point is to avoid comparing yourself to others when practicing gratitude. Comparison leads to envy and dissatisfaction, which kill the feeling of thankfulness. Instead, focus on your own journey. Appreciate your unique progress and blessings. Celebrate your growth without needing someone else to be behind you. Gratitude is deeply personal and grows from within, not from outside validation. Many successful people credit gratitude as a cornerstone of their achievements. They don't just work hard, they appreciate the process, the challenges, and the progress. Gratitude keeps them humble and motivated. It reminds them why they started and what truly matters beyond money or fame. When you develop that same attitude, success becomes not just about reaching goals, but about enjoying the journey. Gratitude can transform your inner dialogue, your emotions, your relationships, and your energy. It can break the cycle of scarcity and invite abundance into your life. The more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. It's like training a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. So, feel gratitude deeply for what you have right now. Let it fill your heart and mind. Let it guide your thoughts and actions. Allow it to open doors you didn't even know were there. When gratitude becomes a daily habit, it creates a powerful foundation to attract the success you desire and deserve. Number 5. Eliminate negative thoughts as soon as they appear. Most people don't realize how much damage a single negative thought can do if it's allowed to stay. One moment of doubt, one harsh self-judgment, or one fearful prediction can spiral out of control and block the path to success before it even begins. Negative thoughts are like weeds in a garden. If left unattended, they grow, spread, and choke out the good. But here's the thing. Negative thinking isn't something you have to live with. It's not a permanent part of you. It's a habit you can break, starting right now. Every time a negative thought shows up, it's a choice whether to keep it or toss it away. The people who attract success are those who make the conscious decision to eliminate those thoughts immediately. The challenge is that most negative thoughts happen automatically. They sneak into your mind without warning, fueled by past experiences, fears, and old beliefs. Sometimes they're so quick, you don't even realize you're having them. But those quick, fleeting thoughts have real power. They shape your feelings, your decisions, and eventually, your actions. If you don't catch them early, they become the lens through which you see the world. And that lens can be cloudy, distorted, and limiting. Being aware of negative thoughts is the first step to stopping them. That means paying attention to what's going on inside your mind at all times. Notice when you start to think, I can't do this, or this will never work out, or I'm not good enough. When you catch those words, pause. Don't let them run wild. Say to yourself, this is just a thought. It's not a fact. That simple act of labeling the thought takes away its power. It reminds you that you're not your thoughts. You're the one watching them. After recognizing a negative thought, replace it with a positive or realistic one. For example, if you think, I always fail, change it to, I face challenges, but I'm learning and improving. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or lying to yourself. It means choosing to focus on solutions and growth instead of defeat. This shift trains your brain to look for opportunities, not obstacles. Over time, your mind will default to positivity more naturally. It's important to understand that negative thoughts often come from fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. These fears feel real because they're tied to survival instincts in your brain. But in today's world, many of these fears no longer serve you. They keep you stuck, safe in your comfort zone, but far from your dreams. Eliminating negative thoughts means choosing courage over fear. It means deciding that your goals are more important than your doubts. Sometimes, negative thoughts aren't just mental, they show up as feelings like anxiety, sadness, or frustration. When those feelings arise, they're signals that a negative thought is lurking. Instead of pushing those feelings away, sit with them for a moment. Understand where they come from. Then actively shift your focus to something positive or constructive. This might be a success you've had, a strength you know you have, or a plan to move forward. One powerful way to combat negative thoughts is through what you expose yourself to. Your environment matters, what you watch, listen to, and who you spend time with. If you fill your mind with negative news, toxic conversations, or self-defeating messages, your thoughts will follow. To eliminate negativity, you have to guard your mind as carefully as you guard your body. Choose uplifting books, inspiring stories, and conversations that encourage growth. Surround yourself with people who build you up, not tear you down. Another effective method is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness teaches you to observe your thoughts without judgment. When you develop this skill, you're less likely to get caught up in negative thinking because you see thoughts as passing clouds instead of absolute truths. This perspective helps you detach from negativity quickly and focus on what matters. Eliminating negative thoughts also means stopping the habit of rumination, replaying problems over and over in your head. This cycle drains your energy and creativity. Instead, give your mind a task. When you catch yourself stuck in negativity, shift your focus to something productive. This could be writing down your goals, planning your next step, or even doing something physical like going for a walk. Action interrupts negative thinking. It's worth noting that everyone has negative thoughts sometimes. It's normal. What separates successful people is how they respond to those thoughts. They refuse to entertain them, and they refuse to let them dictate their actions. They understand that thoughts are just tools, and they use them wisely. There's also a physical side to eliminating negative thoughts. Your body and mind are connected. When your body is tense, tired, or unhealthy, negative thoughts get louder. Taking care of your physical health through exercise, good nutrition, and rest helps keep your mind clear and strong. When you feel good physically, your mind is better equipped to stay positive and focused. Remember, the process of stopping negative thoughts takes practice. You won't be perfect overnight. You will slip up, but each time you catch a negative thought and replace it, you get stronger. You're training a new habit. Like building a muscle, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Soon you'll find that negative thoughts lose their grip faster and your confidence grows. One last thing, be patient with yourself. Negative thinking is deeply ingrained for many people because it's been a survival tool since childhood or even earlier. Rewiring your brain takes time, but every effort counts. Celebrate your progress no matter how small. When you eliminate negativity from your mind, you open space for hope, creativity, and success. Eliminating negative thoughts isn't about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about taking control of your mind so it works for you, not against you. When your mind is clear of unnecessary negativity, your actions become more effective, your focus sharpens, and your energy flows toward your goals. This clarity attracts the success you want because you're no longer stuck in fear or doubt. When the storm of negative thoughts hits, stand firm. Refuse to let those thoughts define your day or your future. Speak words of encouragement to yourself. Focus on what you can do, not what you can't. Take control immediately when negativity appears, because every moment spent stuck in those thoughts is a moment lost from your journey to success. This is how winners think. This is how people attract success through the law of attraction. They protect their minds fiercely, eliminate negativity without delay, and keep their vision clear. You can do the same. Start now. Be aware. Be intentional. Be relentless in eliminating negative thoughts the moment they appear. Your mind is the gateway to your success, and only you hold the key to what you let inside. Number 6. Act confidently as if success is already yours. It's a tough reality that most people hesitate or hold back because they don't feel ready. They wait for the perfect moment, the ideal circumstances, or the complete set of skills before stepping forward. The truth is, readiness is a myth. Success rarely waits until you feel confident. Confidence often comes after you act, not before. The problem is that fear and doubt stop many from moving forward at all. They don't realize that by acting as if success is already theirs, they open the door for it to actually become real. Confidence is not something you wait to have. It's something you create through action. What does it really mean to act confidently? It means carrying yourself with belief in your worth and your potential, regardless of how you feel inside. It means showing up and doing what needs to be done even when you're uncertain or scared. Acting confidently is a deliberate choice to present yourself as capable and ready, as if success is simply a matter of time. When you behave this way, your mind and body respond. Your thoughts align with your actions, and your energy shifts from hesitation to power. Most people think confidence is an emotion that comes naturally. In reality, confidence is a skill you build through practice. The more you act in alignment with success, the more confident you become. This is why waiting for the feeling of confidence before taking action only leads to missed chances. The cycle breaks when you choose to move forward anyway. Every step you take in that direction adds fuel to your confidence. Each small win reinforces your belief in yourself and your ability to succeed. Consider the impact of body language and tone of voice. When you walk with your head held high, make eye contact, and speak clearly, you not only influence how others see you, but also how you see yourself. Your physical actions send signals to your brain, telling it that you're in control. This creates a feedback loop. Confidence breeds confident behavior, which in turn builds more confidence. Acting confident even before you feel it trains your brain to embrace success. This idea might feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're used to doubting yourself or playing small. But discomfort is part of growth. You don't have to fake it in a way that feels dishonest or exhausting. Acting confidently means honoring your abilities and committing to your path with resolve. It's about standing firm even when uncertainty whispers in your ear. The more you do this, the easier it gets, and soon confidence becomes your natural state. Acting as if success is yours also influences the people around you. Confidence attracts opportunity, trust, and support. When you carry yourself with assurance, others see you as someone who can handle responsibility and deliver results. Doors open because people want to work with confident individuals. This doesn't mean pretending to know everything or hiding your weaknesses. It means showing up with courage, clarity, and a willingness to learn and grow. The mindset behind acting confident involves focusing on what you can control. You can't always control outcomes, but you can control your effort, your attitude, and your preparation. When you focus on those things, you empower yourself. You no longer wait passively for success to come. You chase it actively with every step. This kind of intentional action makes success inevitable over time. Confidence also protects you against setbacks. When challenges arise, a confident mindset helps you see obstacles as temporary and solvable. Instead of giving up or doubting yourself, you analyze the situation, adapt, and keep moving forward. Acting confidently teaches resilience, the ability to bounce back stronger after failures. Resilience is one of the most important traits for lasting success. Building this confidence starts with small actions. Set goals you can achieve daily and follow through. Celebrate those achievements because they prove to yourself that you're capable. Each success adds a layer of belief that supports your bigger goals. When you consistently act confidently in small ways, the bigger moves don't feel as daunting. It's important to acknowledge that confidence isn't arrogance. True confidence is humble. It recognizes areas where you need to improve and invites learning. It doesn't compare itself to others or seek validation. Instead, it is grounded in self-respect and a clear sense of purpose. Acting confidently means trusting your journey and your capacity to grow along the way. There's also a powerful connection between acting confident and emotional state. Confidence lowers stress and anxiety because it reduces second-guessing and fear of failure. When you act confidently, your body releases chemicals that help you feel calm and focused. This physical response boosts your mental clarity and decision-making. Acting confident becomes a tool to manage your emotions, not just a behavior. The phrase, "act as if," is not just a motivational cliché. It's a practical strategy backed by psychology. When you mimic the behaviors and attitudes of successful people, you train your brain to adopt their mindset. This imitation isn't about copying others blindly. It's about embodying the qualities you want to develop: courage, focus, persistence. By practicing these behaviors, they become habits, and those habits shape your reality. One way to make acting confident a daily habit is to create a routine that supports it. This could include dressing neatly, preparing thoroughly for tasks, speaking with clarity, and maintaining positive self-talk. These small rituals build a foundation for confident action. The more consistent you are, the stronger your confidence grows. Confidence becomes not just something you do, but who you are. Remember that confidence doesn't erase fear, but it gives you the strength to face it. Every successful person has felt fear at some point. What sets them apart is that they acted despite fear. Acting confidently means choosing courage over comfort repeatedly. This choice expands your limits and moves you closer to the life you want. By choosing to act confidently today, you signal to yourself and the universe that you believe in your ability to succeed. This belief is a magnet for opportunities, connections, and breakthroughs. You don't have to wait for success to start feeling confident. You start with confidence, and success follows. The moment you step into this way of living, you stop being a passive observer of your life. You become an active creator. Acting confidently transforms your mindset, your behavior, and your results. It changes how you experience challenges, relationships, and goals. It shifts your entire trajectory toward growth and achievement. So step forward with intention and belief. Walk like the success you want to attract is already within your reach. Speak with the voice of someone who knows their value. Face uncertainty with steady eyes and a calm heart. The law of attraction responds to the energy you put out. Acting confidently sends a powerful signal that you are ready to receive. The world aligns with those who show up strong and sure. Confidence is your gateway to opportunity. Acting as if success is already yours isn't pretending, it's choosing to live in possibility and power. When you commit to this way of being, you unlock your potential and make your dreams inevitable. Number 7. Surround yourself with high-vibration, uplifting energy. Most people don't realize how deeply the environment around them affects their ability to attract success. It's common to underestimate how much the people you spend time with, the places you frequent, and the information you consume impact your mindset and your energy. Too often, individuals find themselves drained, discouraged, or stuck simply because they are surrounded by low energy, whether it's negative people, toxic habits, or discouraging environments. This is a harsh truth. If you want to attract success, your surroundings must support that goal. You cannot grow strong in soil that is unhealthy or unproductive. The first step to changing your energy is recognizing who and what drains your spirit. It may be friends who constantly complain, family members who discourage your dreams, or colleagues who focus on problems instead of solutions. It might even be the media you consume, endless news cycles filled with fear and uncertainty, or social media that fosters comparison and self-doubt. These elements pull your energy down, cloud your thoughts, and make it harder to focus on positive intentions. High-vibration, uplifting energy means more than just feeling good. It's a state where your mind and body resonate with positivity, motivation, and a sense of possibility. When you are in this state, your thoughts are clear, your emotions stable, and your actions purposeful. It's like tuning your inner radio to a frequency that broadcasts success, confidence, and hope. Surrounding yourself with this energy means seeking out experiences and relationships that inspire you to be better, that encourage your growth, and that remind you of your potential. This is why it's crucial to be selective with your associations. The people who surround you become mirrors of your own mindset. When you spend time with those who believe in themselves and support your vision, you absorb their strength. You catch their enthusiasm. Their resilience rubs off on you. On the other hand, constant exposure to cynicism, fear, or laziness pulls you into the same pattern. This isn't about judgment. It's about preserving your mental and emotional space so you can thrive. Beyond people, the places you spend time matter just as much. Cluttered, dark, or chaotic spaces create stress and confusion. Environments that feel welcoming, orderly, and filled with light help your mind relax and focus. When your surroundings reflect calm and positivity, you send a signal to your brain that you are ready for growth. Simple changes like organizing your workspace, adding natural light, or surrounding yourself with inspiring images can shift your energy in powerful ways. The information you feed your mind is another key factor. Consuming content that elevates your thoughts, books, podcasts, videos, and conversations about success, mindset, and growth helps build momentum. This kind of information acts like nourishment, strengthening your belief in what's possible. Conversely, spending hours on negative or sensationalist content drains your energy and narrows your perspective. You become trapped in a loop of fear and doubt, far from the mindset that attracts success. Recognizing these influences is the first step, but the next step is intentional action. It requires courage to distance yourself from familiar but draining situations and people. It may mean setting boundaries or having difficult conversations. It could mean seeking new friendships or communities where positivity and ambition are valued. Sometimes it requires creating your own environment where your energy can flourish. This is the foundation on which your ability to attract success stands. Building a circle of uplifting energy also involves giving back. When you support others, encourage their growth, and share your positive energy, it multiplies. The energy you put out returns to you in ways you might not expect. Generosity and kindness raise your vibration and create an atmosphere where success becomes contagious. This creates a community where everyone's energy lifts each other up, making it easier to stay motivated and focused. It's important to understand that high vibration energy doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on what helps you grow and overcome. It's about being realistic about challenges, but refusing to be defeated by them. This balance allows you to stay grounded and positive, which is essential for attracting what you want. In practical terms, this might mean starting your day with uplifting activities, reading a few pages of an inspiring book, listening to motivating music, or spending a few moments with people who energize you. Ending the day with gratitude and reflection can also help you stay connected to that high energy. Over time, these habits become part of your lifestyle, making it easier to maintain a positive state even when faced with difficulties. Physical health also ties into your energy. When your body feels sluggish or unwell, it's harder to maintain a high vibration. Simple habits like regular exercise, adequate sleep, and healthy nutrition boost your physical energy and, in turn, your mental and emotional strength. Your body and mind are linked, so taking care of one supports the other. Another important aspect is mindfulness of your inner dialogue. The words you say to yourself influence your vibration as much as external factors. Speaking with kindness and encouragement raises your energy, while harsh criticism lowers it. Pay attention to how you talk to yourself and adjust it to be more supportive. This internal environment shapes your overall vibration and your ability to attract success. Sometimes you will encounter people or situations that challenge your energy. That's inevitable. What matters is how you respond. You can choose to protect your high vibration by limiting exposure, mentally stepping back, or focusing on your own goals and positivity. Learning to maintain your energy despite external negativity is a skill that grows stronger with practice. Surrounding yourself with uplifting energy isn't a one-time effort. It's an ongoing commitment. Life will always have challenges and distractions. The difference is in how consistently you return to a space that supports your growth. This consistency creates a momentum that carries you forward when motivation dips or obstacles arise. When you embrace this principle fully, you begin to notice opportunities that others miss. Your heightened energy attracts not only success, but also clarity, creativity, and resilience. You become a magnet for people and circumstances that align with your goals. This is not luck. It is the natural outcome of being in the right vibration. The key is to start where you are. Evaluate your current energy environment honestly and make deliberate choices to improve it. Small changes can create big shifts. It might be as simple as spending less time with negative influences or adding daily moments of positivity. These steps accumulate and transform your ability to attract what you desire. In the end, the law of attraction works hand in hand with the energy you cultivate. Success is drawn to you when your vibration matches what you want to create. Surrounding yourself with high vibration, uplifting energy is a practical and essential strategy. It's a commitment to your well-being, your growth, and your future. It empowers you to face the world with strength, hope, and an unshakable belief that success is possible and within reach. Number 8. Meditate daily to align with your purpose. Many people wake up feeling rushed, distracted, or overwhelmed by the chaos of daily life. It's common to lose track of why we're here, what we really want, and how to move forward. When your mind is cluttered with noise, worries, doubts, endless to-dos, it's almost impossible to connect with your true purpose. Without clarity and focus, success becomes a distant, confusing idea instead of a clear goal within reach. This is where daily meditation steps in, not as some mystical practice, but as a practical tool to help you align with what truly matters. Meditation isn't about emptying your mind or sitting in silence for hours. It's about creating a moment of stillness to observe your thoughts, to calm your inner noise, and to connect deeply with your intentions. Many people avoid meditation because they think it's complicated or that they don't have time. But even a few minutes each day can create a profound shift in how you approach life. It's a way to reset your energy, find clarity, and tap into the part of you that knows what success looks like. Imagine starting each day with a clear sense of direction. Meditation helps you achieve this by quieting distractions and tuning you into your core values and goals. It's like putting a compass in your hands that points toward your purpose, even when the path seems unclear. When you meditate regularly, your mind becomes sharper. You begin to notice patterns in your thinking that hold you back. You gain the ability to choose thoughts that serve your growth instead of those that breed doubt or fear. Many people struggle with negative thoughts that feel automatic. I'm not good enough, this will never work, or I don't deserve success. Meditation helps you catch these thoughts before they take root. By becoming aware of your mental habits, you can gently redirect your focus toward empowering beliefs. This isn't about forcing positivity, but about creating mental space where positive change can grow naturally. Aligning with your purpose through meditation also means connecting with your emotions in a healthy way. Success isn't just about achieving goals, it's about feeling fulfilled and passionate about what you do. When you're in tune with your purpose, your motivation comes from within, and obstacles feel like challenges to overcome rather than roadblocks. Meditation allows you to check in with your feelings regularly, making sure your actions match your inner desires. This alignment fuels perseverance and resilience. There's another aspect of meditation that many overlook: its impact on your body. Stress accumulates physically tight shoulders, racing heart, shallow breathing, and these physical symptoms send signals to your brain that all is not well. Meditation encourages deep, intentional breathing and relaxation, which lowers stress hormones and calms the nervous system. This physical calm supports mental clarity and emotional balance. When your body feels peaceful, your mind follows. For those new to meditation, it's helpful to start simple. Find a quiet spot, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. Notice the sensation of air moving in and out. When thoughts arise, acknowledge them without judgment and return to your breath. This practice builds focus and teaches you to observe your mind without getting caught up in it. Over time, you'll find that this calm awareness carries over into your daily activities. The power of meditation lies in consistency. It's not a magic pill, but a daily habit that accumulates benefits. Even on days when your mind feels restless or distracted, showing up for your practice strengthens your ability to focus and align with your goals. This daily commitment sends a message to your subconscious that your purpose is important and worth nurturing. When you meditate with intention, bringing your goals and desires into that quiet space, you create a powerful connection between your conscious efforts and your deeper self. This connection amplifies your ability to manifest success. You begin to notice opportunities, ideas, and solutions that previously escaped your attention. Your intuition sharpens, guiding you toward decisions that align with your highest good. It's also important to use meditation as a time for reflection, not just relaxation. Ask yourself meaningful questions during or after your practice. What am I truly passionate about? What steps can I take today that move me closer to my purpose? How can I overcome the fears or doubts holding me back? These reflections deepen your understanding of yourself and your path forward. Meditation prepares you mentally for the hard work success demands. It's easy to feel discouraged when things don't happen overnight. Meditation helps you cultivate patience and trust in the process. You learn to accept that setbacks are part of growth and that staying aligned with your purpose keeps you moving forward, no matter the obstacles. Your environment can support your meditation practice. Create a space that feels peaceful, maybe with soft lighting, comfortable seating, or gentle music. This physical environment signals to your brain that it's time to focus inward and recharge. Over time, this routine becomes a sanctuary, a place you look forward to visiting daily. Some people worry meditation will make them passive or disconnected from reality. The opposite is true. Meditation enhances your presence, awareness, and decision-making. You become more engaged in your life because you see it clearly and respond with intention instead of reacting impulsively. This clarity makes your actions more effective in attracting success. If meditation feels challenging at first, try guided sessions or apps designed to support beginners. Hearing someone's voice lead you through the process can ease distractions and keep you focused. As your confidence grows, you'll find it easier to meditate independently, tailoring the practice to your needs. Finally, meditation connects you to something bigger than daily struggles, the bigger picture of your life and your potential. This connection fosters hope, inspiration, and a sense of meaning. When you feel aligned with your purpose, the law of attraction works in your favor because you radiate confidence and clarity. People notice your focus and determination, and opportunities come to you naturally. Taking the time each day to meditate is an investment in your future. It sharpens your mind, strengthens your emotions, and clears the path for your success. It reminds you why you started and what you're striving for. This daily practice becomes the anchor that holds you steady as you navigate challenges, keeping you connected to the powerful force within that attracts the life you desire. No matter how busy life gets, carving out time for meditation is essential. It's the moment when you pause, breathe, and realign. This simple but powerful habit can transform your mindset, elevate your energy, and open doors to opportunities you never imagined. It's one of the most effective ways to harness the law of attraction and live a life driven by purpose and fulfillment. Number 9, write down goals and affirm them with belief. Most people know they should have goals, but very few actually take the time to write them down. It sounds simple, but it's more powerful than many realize. When goals remain vague ideas swirling in your head, they lack direction and energy. Writing your goals down is like planting seeds in fertile soil. It gives your mind something solid to focus on and invites your energy to work toward making those goals real. The challenge is not just writing them down, but doing it with belief, feeling deep conviction that what you're aiming for is possible and worth the effort. Life gets busy. Days blend into each other, and it's easy to lose track of what matters most. Without a clear plan, your energy dissipates and distractions take over. Written goals act as a roadmap, reminding you where you want to go and why. They keep your mind sharp and your actions intentional. When you see your goals every day, they become part of your reality, not just a wish or a dream. But simply writing down goals isn't enough. There's a powerful difference between mechanically jotting words on paper and affirming those goals with genuine belief. Affirmations are statements you repeat to yourself to reinforce positive thoughts and eliminate doubt. When combined with writing, affirmations transform your mindset. They create an emotional charge that energizes your pursuit of success. Belief is the key ingredient. It's the fuel that keeps your goals alive during hard times. Without belief, written goals become nothing more than ink on paper, easy to ignore. But when you believe in what you've written, your subconscious mind starts to work in your favor. It scans your environment for opportunities, ideas, and connections that align with your ambitions. This belief creates a magnetic force that attracts the resources and people you need. A good practice is to write your goals clearly, specifically, and in the present tense, as if you have already achieved them. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," say, "I am successful in my career and enjoy financial freedom." This simple shift changes the way your brain perceives your goals, making them feel real and attainable. This clarity activates your motivation and guides your daily actions. Emotion plays a critical role in affirming your goals. It's not just about repeating words, it's about feeling the excitement, pride, and satisfaction that come with achieving those goals. When you write and affirm your goals with feeling, you create a mental rehearsal that prepares you for success. Your brain begins to expect positive outcomes, which influences your behavior and decisions. Writing your goals down also makes you accountable to yourself first. It forces you to clarify what you really want and why. This clarity cuts through confusion and eliminates wasted effort on things that don't serve your bigger picture. When you look back at your written goals regularly, you can track your progress and adjust your actions accordingly. This ongoing engagement keeps you focused and motivated. It's common for people to set goals but lose faith when results don't come quickly. This is where affirmation and belief are essential. Reminding yourself daily of your commitment and potential helps you overcome setbacks. You begin to see obstacles as temporary and challenges as opportunities to grow. This resilient mindset is a hallmark of those who attract lasting success. Don't underestimate the power of the physical act of writing. Putting pen to paper connects your brain, heart, and body in a way typing on a screen cannot. This physical connection reinforces your intentions on a deeper level. It's a practice that engages your senses and creates a lasting impression in your mind. The best way to make goal writing and affirmations a habit is to schedule time daily for this practice. Whether in the morning to set your tone for the day or at night to reflect on progress, consistency is crucial. The repetition strengthens your belief and keeps your goals top of mind. Over time, this daily commitment reshapes your identity. You start to see yourself as someone who pursues and achieves meaningful goals. Sometimes people hesitate to write down their goals out of fear of failure, judgment, or disappointment. This fear is natural, but should not stop you from committing to your future. Writing your goals is a courageous step that puts you in the driver's seat. It's an act of self-respect and confidence that you are worth investing in. Pairing your written goals with affirmations also helps you build a positive inner dialogue. Your mind is constantly talking to you, and if that voice is negative or doubtful, it will undermine your efforts. Affirmations replace limiting thoughts with empowering beliefs. Over time, this change in self-talk reshapes your confidence and emotional resilience. Remember, goals should be specific and measurable. Vague goals like "I want to be happy" or "I want more money" lack the detail needed to create actionable steps. Instead, define what happiness means to you or how much money you want to earn and by when. Clear goals make it easier to develop a plan and measure progress. This structure brings clarity and focus to your efforts. Writing goals and affirming them also helps you prioritize. Life throws countless demands your way, and it's easy to get distracted. When you have written goals with strong belief behind them, you can make better decisions about how to spend your time and energy. This focused approach accelerates your path to success. Another benefit is that affirmations boost your emotional state. Speaking positive, confident words about yourself and your goals triggers feelings of excitement and possibility. This emotional lift can carry you through moments of doubt or fatigue. It's a simple but effective way to maintain momentum on your journey. This practice connects deeply with the law of attraction because it aligns your thoughts, feelings, and actions toward your goals. When these three elements are in harmony, you send a clear message to the universe about what you want. This clarity attracts resources, people, and opportunities that match your vision. In the end, writing down goals and affirming them with belief is more than just a task. It's a way to train your mind, focus your energy, and build a future you desire. This daily habit nurtures confidence, clarity, and determination. It empowers you to move forward despite challenges, knowing that your efforts are aligned with a bigger purpose. Taking the time to write and affirm your goals regularly transforms vague dreams into concrete possibilities. It shifts your mindset from wishing to acting. You become the architect of your life, shaping your success with intention and faith. This is how the law of attraction truly works, through clear focus, strong belief, and consistent action. Number 10. Trust the process and stay consistent with faith. When life feels uncertain and progress seems slow, it's easy to question whether your efforts are paying off. Most people encounter moments where doubt creeps in and patience wears thin. That's the harsh reality many face on the road to success. You start something with excitement, but when results don't come immediately, frustration builds. The trap is giving up too soon, just before the breakthrough happens. Trusting the process means embracing the journey, even when the path is unclear and the destination feels distant. Trust is not a vague feeling, it's an active choice. It's deciding that every step you take, no matter how small, is moving you closer to your goal. Success rarely happens overnight. It's built on consistent action, repeated day after day. This consistency creates momentum like water carving a rock over time. The process shapes you, refines your skills, and builds your character. Understanding this keeps you steady during challenges and setbacks. Faith is the companion to trust. It's belief in something greater than immediate circumstances. Faith gives you strength to keep going when your eyes can't see the whole picture. It's the inner voice that says, "This will work out because I am committed and capable." Faith is not blind optimism. It's grounded confidence based on your values, past experiences, and vision for the future. Trusting the process requires patience. It demands you stay focused on your goals while allowing time for growth. The universe doesn't deliver success on your schedule. It unfolds in its own way. When you resist this natural timing, you create tension and frustration. When you accept it, you open yourself to possibilities that might have been hidden otherwise. It's normal to face doubts. Everyone does. What separates those who succeed from those who quit is how they respond to doubt. Instead of letting it paralyze them, they acknowledge the feeling and keep moving forward. Trust is a muscle that gets stronger with use. The more you choose to act, despite uncertainty, the more faith you build in your own abilities and the process itself. Consistency is the engine of progress. Small efforts repeated daily add up to big results over time. Skipping days or giving in to distraction breaks the flow and slows momentum. Discipline to keep your routine, even when motivation fades, sets you apart. This is where many stumble. They rely on bursts of enthusiasm instead of steady commitment. Building trust also means learning from failures and mistakes without losing confidence. Every setback carries a lesson. When you see failures as feedback, not final judgment, you maintain faith in your journey. This mindset helps you adjust your approach while staying anchored in your goals. It turns obstacles into stepping stones instead of roadblocks. Trust doesn't mean passively waiting for success to happen. It means actively participating in your growth while believing in unseen results. It means doing the work with an open heart and mind, knowing the outcomes will align in due time. Trust encourages you to keep planting seeds, watering them faithfully, even when you don't immediately see sprouts. Faith adds emotional strength. It fuels hope and resilience. When setbacks occur, faith prevents despair. It reminds you that the difficulties are temporary and better days are ahead. This emotional steadiness keeps you productive and optimistic, even in tough times. Many people struggle with consistency because they expect instant gratification. The reality is that meaningful success is often a marathon, not a sprint. It requires endurance and trust in the slow, steady climb. When you accept this, you stop beating yourself up for progress that feels too slow. Instead, you celebrate the effort and growth happening beneath the surface. Trusting the process also means embracing uncertainty with curiosity instead of fear. You acknowledge you can't control every outcome, but you can control your attitude and actions. This shift in mindset reduces anxiety and opens your mind to new opportunities. It allows you to adapt and innovate rather than becoming stuck. Faith and trust are strengthened when you surround yourself with positive influences. Being around people who believe in you and your vision reinforces your own belief. It's hard to trust the process alone if your environment is filled with doubt and negativity. Seek out support, encouragement, and stories of others who have persevered. Their experiences remind you that persistence pays off. The process of achieving your goals is not always linear. Sometimes progress looks like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. This is normal and should not discourage you. Trust means understanding that setbacks do not erase progress. Each experience, whether perceived as good or bad, builds your capacity to handle future challenges and makes eventual success more meaningful. Daily habits contribute to consistent progress. Setting routines that align with your goals creates structure and reduces the chance of drifting off course. Trust grows when you see small wins adding up. These daily victories, no matter how minor, are proof that your efforts are effective. Recognizing these moments builds confidence and keeps your faith alive. Trust also involves releasing control over outcomes. When you fixate too much on how and when something should happen, you create unnecessary pressure. Letting go of this tight grip allows you to be more present and engaged in the work itself. This shift brings peace and focus, which improves performance. In moments of doubt, remind yourself why you started. Reconnect with your purpose and vision. This reminder fuels trust by anchoring you in meaning rather than just results. Purpose-driven effort feels worthwhile even when success seems distant. This emotional connection sustains your motivation. Sometimes, trusting the process means being willing to start over or take a new direction. Stubbornly clinging to one plan because you fear change limits your growth. Faith allows flexibility. It encourages you to be open to lessons and new paths that align better with your goals. Your mind is a powerful tool in building trust. Feeding it with positive thoughts, stories of resilience, and reminders of past achievements strengthens your belief. Visualization and affirmations can reinforce faith, but the real work happens when you combine mindset with persistent action. The law of attraction works when your thoughts, feelings, and actions align. Trust and faith keep these elements aligned over time. When you stay consistent, you send a clear message to yourself and the universe that you are ready to receive success. This alignment creates powerful energy that draws opportunities your way. At the core, trusting the process and staying consistent with faith means you are committed to your own growth and success, regardless of immediate outcomes. You choose to believe in your potential and the value of your efforts. This commitment is what transforms dreams into reality, slowly but surely. Trust the process like a farmer trusts the seasons. Plant your seeds with care, nurture them daily, and wait patiently for the harvest. Faith keeps you steady when results aren't visible yet. This way of living and working attracts success naturally because it's built on solid foundation, not wishful thinking, but persistent, confident action.